this will just help give us an even starting base. This is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer, the silicone-free primer that does it all. I like this one. Yeah. It's not too heavy, but it's just slippery enough that I feel like it does a good job coating without leaving a weird residue. I'm just gonna rub that on your skin nice and evenly, like that. Yeah, it almost feels kind of watery. Yeah. This will just give us a nice, even starting point. Alright, let that set for a second. And then I have this concealer. It's just the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. We'll just do a little bit under your eyes. And I'm not really seeing any red spots or anything, but oh, you do have, yeah, one little teeny tiny little pimple right there. That's okay, we can cover it up. This isn't anything super heavy duty, so it won't completely make it disappear, but it'll certainly make it a lot smaller. Yeah. So we'll just put a little bit of this under your eyes like that. Like that. Dot, 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 dot. You don't need a lot. A little bit does go a long way. And we'll just put a little bit there on that little pimple. And I'm just gonna blend that out gently. Yeah, just gently blending it, helping it kind of sit in there. So, tell me about this person you're going on a date with. What's their name? Ooh, that's a cool name. It's like a little bit mysterious, but not also super duper common. Oh, that's fun. How did you guys meet? Oh, on a dating site, you know, I've heard mixed things. Yeah, I think a lot of my friends who are single and looking to mingle, they use Hinge. Yeah. Oh, that's the one you also used. Nice. Yeah. Okay, nice and blended. Alright, so now we're gonna go in with a layer of foundation. This is also from e.l.f. It's the Flawless Satin Foundation. I like a lot of their products. They're fairly inexpensive and I like the quality. It's not like the world's best foundation. I'm sure there's much nicer ones out there. However, this one gets the job done. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. And we are just gonna dab that on you like that. And then blend. So anyways, what about them drew you into, I guess, starting a conversation with them or matching with them? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's good to find those common interests early on. It'll be helpful when you're on that date and you're trying to, like, strike up conversation. First dates are always awkward sometimes. Yeah, it's like not awkward the whole time, but it has its awkward moments. Because, you know, there's pressure on both of you. But don't worry, I bet you're gonna have so much fun. There. Tap, 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 tap. That's some good even coverage. Oh, I don't want to forget under your neck though. Yeah, we want to blend downwards. I was gonna say, I don't normally wear foundation unless I'm like Okay, so this is now a loose setting powder that we're gonna put on ya. This will just kind of help with some of that shine. The foundation looks kind of wet, even as it dries. This will just kind of help keep it in place, you know. So we'll just take a little bit of this, put a little bit on our brush, close this up, and now we'll just gently brush it across your face. So you guys are gonna go see a movie. That's fun. And then where are you gonna get dinner afterwards? Ooh, I haven't been there before. What kind of food is that? Is that like Italian or what? Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, I think some people will say there's a lot of pressure to have a first date on Valentine's Day, but I think that just depends, you know? Yeah, I feel like it only has as much pressure as you put on it, you know? I think it's still a cute, fun idea. Alrighty. So now let's go in with a little teeny tiny bit of blush. We'll kind of use that up here. Kind of on your cheekbones. Like a little further out. It'll kind of double as a contour. I'm not gonna fuss with a bunch of contour or highlight or any of that. Because like I said, we're gonna go for a subtle look. So I have this Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush. I forgot what it was called briefly. And we're just gonna put a little bit of that on here. And we're just gonna now put this up on your cheeks to help give you a little pop of color. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. That'll be good. It's just a little subtle something something. And same with that foundation. It's not full coverage. It's not super duper, like, how would I say it? Like intense. It doesn't completely wash out any of your color. It'll just kind of give you a more consistent tone. Okay, so now let's do your eyebrows. So I have this little eyebrow pencil. Your eyebrows are really nice, so I'm just going to use this to kind of fill in any little gaps. And I have a little pencil sharpener because it's a little dull. A little dull, so we're just going to sharpen. We don't want it super pointy. But now I'm going to come in and just kind of help fill in. Yeah, we're not going to do a super dark one either. I know this looks black, and I don't even know what brand it is because the lettering is faded off. So I promise you it's not just a Crayola colored pencil. It's an eyebrow pencil. But we're just going to use that to kind of, I don't know, keep it looking more consistent. Nice small strokes like this. Okay. Now because I pushed your hairs around all crazy, I have this little eyelash and brow brush. I'll sometimes use it on my eyelashes to kind of help separate them if they're looking a little clumpy, but you can also use it on your eyebrow to kind of get the little hairs going the same way. I don't know about you, but my eyebrow hairs are a little long, so it helps to kind of tame them. Okay. There we go. So now to set everything in place, we have this LA Colors Browy Wowie Laminating Brow Effect Gel. So this is just a clear gel, and it'll help keep your eyebrows in place. So that way, they're not going all over. Just like that. So are you guys gonna do anything else on your date besides just Fresh Florals palette. So we'll use the nudes as a base, and then this one has some kind of cute, like pinks and purples. So that way we can give you a little bit of that color, but without giving you too much intensity. It'll keep it subtle. So let's go in with this for a base. And we'll just each eyelid. We'll do a very subtle kind of eyeshadow look, where we'll do a little bit of color in the corners, but then do a very, very subtle smoky eye without it being too smoky. Okay, so I went in with this really light one over your whole lid. I'm gonna go in with this brown over just the, like, that part of your eyelid, because this one went over the whole thing. Okay. This will just help give a little bit of depth, but it won't be too intense. It'll kind of give you that, like, no makeup and makeup look, you know? Just a little something. Alrighty. And then let's go in with some color. What are you feeling? Do you want something more purple or more kind of pink? Okay, let's do the purple. We'll go in with this orchid. And we will just do a little bit here and a little bit there. And now we'll kind of blend that out like that. There you go. Got the little pop of color without too much. Now, do you want any kind of sparkle? Because this nudes palette does have some sparkly shades that are still pretty light. So it'll give you a very subtle sparkle. Subtle sparkle. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna go in with this one. It's not very dark, but it'll just give you the tiniest bit sparkle. It'll catch in the light at certain angles, but you won't be walking around looking like a disco ball. Unless that's what you want. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's do eyeliner. So, again, I have this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in black. So, jet black. Do you want just some basic eyelining? Do you want a wing? I don't know, what are you feeling? Just a light lining. Okay. That is okay. I really prefer liquid eyeliner. It's so much easier to work with. So, we're just gonna gently line your eye like that. Yeah, I feel like liquid eyeliner can be hard to figure out, but once you get the hang of it, I really like it. Alright, and we'll get the other one now. Like that. Perfect. Okay, yeah, it's still looking subtle. I know black eyeliner can be really intense, but I think with your lashes too, it blends in okay. We did it really like thin, so it's not a really, really bold eyeliner. Okay, so next we're gonna work on your lashes. So I have this eyelash curler, and we're just gonna gently curl your eyelashes. There. And then I have this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Yeah, I feel like it's okay. I mean, it gets the job done. I feel like it was very hyped up for a while there, and I got it because it was on sale, but I don't know. It's just gonna put a little bit of lip balm on. Just help moisturize your lips. This is honestly just chapstick. I know some people are like, don't use chapstick, use this, or this, but I think this chapstick it's fine. It'll get the job done. And frankly, you'll be eating and drinking, and you'll need to reapply whatever lip product you're using anyway. So this will work in the meantime. And it makes a pretty decent base for whatever lip product you choose. Which, speaking of choosing, I have some options for you. So, the first one is a lipstick. This is from Maybelline, and this is in shade Lust. It's a nude. It's pretty. It's not super intense, so if you want like a lipstick, I have this. And whichever lip product you choose, you can keep. You can bring with you so you can reapply in case you do any smooching. Alright, I have this. It's the Laneige, let's see, Lip Glowy Balm in flavor berry. This gives a slight pink tint. However, it also gives you it's more of a gloss. And that's what I mostly have, is glosses. I'm more of a gloss girl versus a lipstick girl. This one is one of my favorites right now. I wear this one a lot. If you still want something with the color, I have this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. This is in color Pink Sorbet. And this one is really pretty. It's also pretty glossy, but it gives you more of a pinkish tint, which I really like. If you want a little bit of color, but you don't want the full effect of lipstick. I think lipstick can look kind of dry at times, so you just have to kind of see what you like. And then if you want something more just plain and glossy, I have this Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. It's a instant and long-term lip plumper. So it's a gloss, but the material, like the ingredients in it, makes your lips kind of tingle, and it makes them look a little bit fuller. I don't know exactly what goes into it. I don't remember. You're probably not having an allergic reaction, but do keep an eye on it if you haven't used this before. You have used it before? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, the first time I tried it, I was like, is it supposed to feel like this? But it was. And the feeling goes away after a little while, but you might freak out your date if you kiss them right after putting it on and they don't realize that it's gonna tingle. They'll be like, oh, that weird after effect. So, do be warned of that. If you're planning on smooching, which, that's up to you. Some people smooch on the first date, some don't. I'm not here to judge. You do you. So which one are you kind of feeling? Okay, you don't want the full lipstick. That's okay. I'm right there with you on that one. So which of these three? You want to go with this one? Okay, let's do it. I'll apply some of it on you right now so you can decide if you do like it. That way you're not just leaving with it. There you go. Yeah, just give me like a pouty lip like that. Okay, now gently open your mouth like this. Okay. Okay, you are covered. What do you think? Yeah, and it doesn't leave too weird of a feeling on your lips. So I'm gonna give this to you. That way you can hang on to it. It's yours to keep. I don't need it back. I bought those just for you, and then whichever ones you didn't want, then I was just gonna keep for myself. Okay, so I do have a small little surprise for you, and that's also a little perfume if you want to wear some. I have some options. They're little sampler ones, so you can also keep this if you'd like. But I figure if you wanted just a light perfume, I cannot stress that enough. Please do not overuse this. If you want a very light perfume, we have some options. So, this is a Valentine one, Voce Viva. I probably say that wrong, so I'm so sorry. You have this. You can kind of smell it just from smelling the vial. I know the better way to This one is called Replica Beach Walk. Yeah, it has I don't know how to describe it. I am not good with describing scents, which is why I'm holding it up to you to smell. Can you smell it okay? I guess it kind of makes me think of walking on the beach. Kind of. I don't know. We have this one. It's the Versace Pour Femme Dylan Blue. This one, I think, smells very strong. I would use this very sparingly. Yeah. You know, it does kind of remind me of like kids' perfume, if that makes sense. Like those little like perfume bottles you get as a kid, you like spray it. And then this last one is Soul Charosa 62. This one has like a vanilla scent. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. Do you want to do the vanilla? Okay, let's do that. I will leave that to you to apply. And again, just use a very tiny amount. Okay, well, I'm so glad you let me do your makeup. I hope you have fun on your date tonight. I know you're